Hey learners, welcome to the next session of our ChatGPT Masterclass. Now, in this particular session, we would be looking at installing the Visual Studio Code. Now, why we require this particular application? Okay, it is basically to code it easily. Okay, now we will basically be, need to code certain things or code certain functions so that we can deploy those on the Azure platform. Okay. So for that, we will need to install the Visual Studio Code. So if you just see here, I have gone to the website, which is code.visualstudio.com. Okay, and here you can go for download for Windows. It is a stable version that's available. If you have any other platforms, you can go here and search the appropriate download version available for that particular platform and go ahead downloading it. So in my case, I am going to click on download for Windows and it will start in a moment. You can see this has started the downloading of Visual Studio Code for me. Okay, now once this download is complete, I will show you how to install it. Okay, so it'll just take a moment to download and it is almost done. You can see that here. So I would be clicking on the particular file once the download is successful. Okay, and this is how it will give me the license agreement. I'll click on I accept the agreement, move ahead with next. Keep everything the default, no need to change as of now. We would be looking at configuration of Visual Studio in a while. So I'll click on next here. If you need a start menu folder, click here. But in my case, I would keep it the default. If you want to create a desktop icon, go ahead doing it. Now here, add to path, I am going to give this same, keeping it whatever is the default being displayed. And finally, click on the install button. So it's very much simple. It's just the default one that we have to select and it's almost done. So downloading and installation is now complete. Perfect, right? So now let's launch the Visual Studio Code. I click on finish and as soon as I click on finish, I will see that the Visual Studio environment gets opened. Right now here you can choose a different background if you need to. Okay, that's absolutely available. You want two windows, you want multiple windows, you can go ahead selecting it. Okay, similarly here you can just check out with a lighter theme if that is required. I'm going to keep the same thing that's available. Okay, so that's it with installation over here. Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's go for open folder. Okay, and we can see the documents which are available. Now let's see, I am going to create in C drive one folder, name say basic. Okay, and I'm going to select this folder to open, right? So I'll just go back, select this, select the folder. Okay, you can see that particular folder gets opened. If any of this information come, just click. So trust all the authors of the file in the parent folder and I trust the author. Okay, just because I am working in on my C drive, that is the reason it's giving me this particular information, but that's absolutely fine. Okay, so once we have done that, we have opened the Visual Studio and we are almost there. We can go ahead and continue adding different files. It may be your Python files or any other file for that matter. But before that, we'll have to go ahead and check out certain configurations which should be done in our Visual Studio Code, and that would be our next video for this. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video of configuration for Visual Studio Code. Thank you so much.